Hello everybody, it's me again on another political rant, this time about Jane Kemp. That's right, she's an elected official in San Francisco who refuses to recite the Pledge of Allegiance. Why? Because she says we don't have equal justice for all, namely illegal aliens. Now, she belongs to the Democrat Party, of course, because she wouldn't get away with that in the Republican Party, not reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. Well, I don't believe she would anyways. I would be the first to speak against it if she did. But anyways, she says we don't treat illegal aliens well enough. She wants more sanctuary cities, right? Um, well, in a way, she's right. I think illegal aliens get more than equal justice or equal protection under the law. Why? Let me give you an example. When it comes to cars, license, registration, and insurance, that's what we need as citizens, and that's what we should have in order to drive, not only to protect ourselves but other people. Right? But as an illegal, that goes out the window. They don't need any of that. All they need to do is drive. All they need is a car and they can drive. That's right. I'll give you an example on how I know this is true. I don't know if you remember a few years ago in Oakland when they had these stories about illegal families of illegal aliens walking down the street with their car seats because they got their cars taken for reasons of not having their licenses. When we know they're illegals and they can't get licenses, but they need their cars to drive their families to work and school and stuff like that. So that became one of the things for Sanctuary City, Oakland, that they're not longer going to take the cars from these families because they need the car. Well, what about citizens though? Okay, yeah, they need cars. It doesn't matter if you have a family, if you have car seats, children, whatever, and they need to get to places, you need to get to work. If you don't have license or registration, you're not going to have any of that because we're taking your car. We are going to take your car and impound it. And you're going to have to pay the fines after you get your license registration. Prove to us that you have all your paperwork legit. And then we'll give you your car back after you pay an enormous fine. But if you're an illegal though, we're not going to do any of that. Just go ahead and drive because we don't want you to be walking down the street with car seats. Yeah. I'll give you an example. A friend of mine gets into a car accident. And through questioning, they find out that it was the other person's fault. But even though my cousin, he had license, registration, and insurance ready at hand, didn't matter because the other person didn't, and they found out it was his fault. And my cousin was told, "Suck it up. There's nothing we can do. You're gonna have to, fix your car yourself." They let the other person go, and after the person left, the cop explains. Even though he didn't agree with the situation, that's just the way it is in that city. It's a sanctuary city, and they're not going to take the car away from an illegal alien because he needs to drive his family around, whether he has a license, registration, or insurance or not. But you, as a citizen, and you have a family and have a job, it doesn't matter. If you don't have your paperwork straight, we're going to take your car. That's right. We're going to take your car. Okay. And we have a Democrat. Lots of Democrats actually are on this side of on that side of the argument where they believe that we're not doing enough for the illegal aliens. We're not doing enough for them. Okay? But what about the people that actually come here legally? They learn what they need to learn to pass the citizenship test. They pay their fees. They wait the time. They put in the paperwork. Do what it takes to become a citizen or a legal resident here in the United States. How are we treating them? We're slapping them in the face by telling them, you didn't need to do all that. You just come over illegally and we'll make amends for you. That's right. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And another thing I'm tired of. I'm tired of hearing people talk about how much better it was in their country. If it was so much better in their country, why'd they leave it? Okay, I'm not just talking about Latins I'm talking about all races, okay, that come over here legally or illegally. Okay, I'm against illegal immigration from any country. Okay, but I'm really against the people that come over here and talk about how much better it is in their country and how good they had it over there. If that's the case, what are you doing here? And as far as I know, your country is still there, so why don't you go back? I'm one of those persons who believe if you don't love the country, leave the country. There's a hell of a lot of other countries that'll take you. Okay, a hell of a lot of other ones. This is not the only place on earth. For me it is, and for a lot of other people it is. We wouldn't want to live anywhere else but the United States. And I will always I might disagree with some of the things that the United States does, and I'll protest against those things, but I won't refuse to pledge allegiance to the flag, and neither will my kids, so as long as they live in my house. Anyways, But anyways, that's what I had to say about that situation. We need to do something about enforcing the laws we have now and not make more laws that we're not going to enforce, such as the one is, oh, we're going to make a law saying that people that come to this country can't have a kid and have them have automatic citizenship. Well, how about we just enforce the laws we have and try to secure the borders and deport the illegals that we find? There you go. That way they don't have kids here. Whatever. Stop trying to make more laws. What use are the laws if we're not going to follow and enforce them on illegal aliens? But we'll enforce them on our own citizens vigorously. Either have your paperwork straight, either have your paperwork straight and follow the law, or face the consequences. If you're an illegal alien, oh well, maybe not. All right. If you're on either side of this argument, please let me know. And especially if you're on the other side of the argument, let me know. Okay? Because I want to know why. Maybe you'll convince me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I got the whole thing wrong. Okay? Let me know. And I'll talk to you later. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.